Hi, I'm Phelan Mickle, and I'm doing my presentation on depression. What is depression? Depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. What are four types of different? What are different types of depression? There is major depressive disorder, persistent depressive disorder, postpartum depression, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, and atypical depression. Why do people get depression? Many people have depression because they lost their job, can't help supply things for their family. Um, Depression can also come to you if you have had a bad history or past. A lot of people have depression because they were abused, a death in your family, serious medical illnesses. Also, it could have been passed down from family and generations. What are some symptoms of depression? Some symptoms are feeling sad, lonely, not feeling that there's no one there to help you through anything. Um, Sometimes you lose your appetite, so you stop eating, you lose a ton of weight, or you can do the opposite and start craving food, want to eat, gain a ton of weight. Your sleeping schedule will be disturbed. Sometimes you won't be able to sleep, or you'll sleep all the time. Depression, you get many thoughts about killing yourself. Um, you also have trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions. These can be really bad because a lot of older people who had depression get them, and that can make them lose track of what they're doing. What ages and who gets depression? Usually people during the ages of 16 to 25 start getting depression, but all ages have depression. And women are more likely to get diagnosed than men because women are willing to go to a doctor's, see what's wrong with them, where men hide their feelings and don't want anyone to know. How to prepare for a doctor's appointment or for your therapist. If you have not got diagnosed with depression yet, you might want to write down what symptoms you've been having. Write down if anything has changed in your life or anything stressful has happened. There can be many key things to why you're depressed. And you should tell them all of the medications you take because some medications can make you become depressed. How do you get diagnosed with depression? Doctors most generally rely upon to what has been happening in your life. They also do some testing, but most of the time they just want to know symptoms of what is going on in your life. Types of questions to ask the doctor if you don't know what to do for your depression. You can ask, what are possible causes for my stress, for my symptoms? I have these other conditions. How can I best manage them all together? Say if you have health conditions that you take medication for, the medication can react to you being depressed. Is there a generic alternative to medicine you're prescribing? What kinds of tests will I need? And what treatment is likely to work best for me? What are some treatment options for depression? Most of the time, doctors give you antidepressant medications and or they send you to a therapist who you have to talk to. Um, they sometimes prescribe selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. tricyclic antidepressants, mostly just medicine and sending you to therapists. How do people live with depression? Living with depression makes some people not want to wake up in the morning and do stuff. A lot of times, depression takes you down where you don't want to be seen, you don't want to do anything with anyone, you don't, you just want to sleep all the time. Depression pulls a person down to the point most of the time they want to be alone. But the key to living with depression is ensuring you're receiving adequate treatment for it. So you want to make sure you go to the doctors, you get antidepressants, or you want to go find a local group that you can go to that have other people that have depression that you can talk to see what they do to cope with it. Um, Other things that you can do is start a journal. Um, Write in a journal once a day. Just write down your thoughts. Get a lot of your anger out. It helps go out. Do not stay alone. Staying by yourself makes it worse. Being with people helps you talk about it, get rid of all the things that you're thinking. If you're thinking about suicide, you go out, talk to people. It will help you get rid of that thought. A lot of times antidepressants might not work, so you need to get out there, talk, see others. Don't stay home by yourself.